Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Nancy and happy Thursday. So I originally planned to share this message on Sunday after church. However, the, the video that I made was accidentally deleted. And if you are a content creator, you know how time consuming editing can be. So I didn't re record it. I figured out that maybe the message just wasn't meant to be shared then. But then something happened this week on Tuesday that brought it all back. So here we are. So at work, we found ourselves discussing about something in politics, in the world, something. We were just discussing about everything. And one of those honest conversations, in those honest conversations, we were talking about how life can start to feel like a loop, waking up, going to work, coming home, repeat and repeat the same routines, the same days over and over again. And the question that kept coming up was there has to be more than this in life, more than just showing up, more than just getting through the day, more than just surviving the routine. So that conversation immediately brought me back to the Sunday's message. And the sermon was titled Leaves Are Not Enough. And after that sermon on that Sunday, the question that just kept on coming into my head, I couldn't shake off that the question was, when then do you know that enough is enough? That's what I was thinking in my head. Thus, I recorded that message, enough is enough, and it got deleted. So in that video, I was like, when is it enough helping your adult child when there's no growth? When is it enough effort with no visible fruit? When is it enough stagnation in career, enough relationships with no purpose, enough cycles that keep repeating with no real change? When do you finally say this is enough? So during the sermon, the pastor talked about the fig tree, the moment when Jesus cursed it, even though it had green leaves. At first, he was saying, I bet the people around him were confused. Since Jesus is omniscient, why did he curse the tree when he already knew that the tree had no fruits? The revelation, however, came when he explained that a tree, these fig trees, they produce fruit before it produces leaves. So the fruits comes first, then the leaves. I didn't know that. So then he was saying Jesus saw wasn't what Jesus saw wasn't just a tree without fruit. It was a tree presenting the appearance of life without the substance of it, meaning leaves without fruit, activity without outcome, routines without growth. That's when everything connected for me that Sunday. Like, oftentimes in our lives, we can look so full on the outside. We are busy, responsible, consistent, but inwardly there's no fruit, no growth, no fulfillment, just emotions, motion, movement, and more movement. And just thinking about that, it made me ask, am I settling for leaves when God is calling me for fruits? So, like, our routines matter. I know that. I live them every day. waking up like you see in the video, going to work, exercising, stepping outside for air during lunchtime, cooking dinner, resting, doing it all again. There's nothing wrong with routines, but routines without purpose can slowly turn into stagnation. I'm speaking from experience. So the message this week, both at church and or at work on Tuesday, it just came together so clearly for me. Maybe more isn't about doing something drastic. Maybe it's about discernment, about recognizing when something that once served us is no longer producing fruit. Because leaves can look convincing, busy can feel productive, routines can feel safe, but leaves are not enough. So today I'm sitting with this question: where am I called to grow beyond routine? Where am I being invited to seek fruit, not just motion? So, if this resonates with you, know this: you are not alone in asking these questions, and asking them doesn't mean you are ungrateful. It means you are aware, and awareness is often the first step toward real growth. So, thank you guys for watching, and I hope this message encourages you to look beyond the leaves and trust that there is more. You have a great rest of your week. I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.